collecting Transformers on a budget.
So as many of you may know, I love Transformers. It's a brand I have a very deep connection with. But I understand thanks to inflation and corporate greed, it's a bit hard to collect these figures of characters we love. So, I'm here to help and not gatekeep these secrets. By the way, I'm gonna make a lot of middle-aged men very angry with this video. So, feel free to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Tip number 1, China. So, China, the lead manufacturer of toys and bootlegs, the latter which we're gonna talk about today.
Wait, bootlegs? What do you mean, bootlegs?
You a cop?
Nope, not at all. You got the wrong person here, sir. Nope.
Good! There are such things as third and fourth party figures. While technically they look like Transformers and only happen to look like Transformers in characters like Bumblebee and Optimus, they're not.
Third party? Fourth party? What do you mean by that?
Okay, so third-party figures are original designs and molds created by companies that are sometimes affiliated with Hasbro. Fourth-party are bootlegged versions of official figures that have been discontinued or are so expensive it's not even worth trying to get them. I personally own more fourth-party than third-party figures, plus fourth-party typically fixes a lot of issues the original release had.
Okay, but aren't they cheaply made? Where do I find the good ones?
Okay, so you can typically find these figures normally in stores like Big Bad Toy Store, Show Z Store, or TF Safari. Though personally, I know I'm going to be made fun of for this. I do a lot of my shopping on AliExpress, as a lot of times, a ton of these figures go for cheap. Around 10 to 15 bucks per figure, which if you're collecting on a budget, is a pretty good deal. Now, plastic quality and quality control may vary. I've personally had no issues with any of my figures aside from Combiner Wars Devastator, though that mold is over 10 years old now and is most definitely mold degradation. Tip number 2. Okay, let's say you don't want to go into a legally gray area, or you don't want to wait at least a month for your package. Discount stores and off-price stores like Ross, Burlington, TJ Maxx often get unsold Transformers around September and October. Normally going until mid-December, these are great ways to find figures you might have missed, though it's not always a guarantee. In my local area, I have to wake up early and drive to my local Ross to even attempt to get a figure. You wanna know why? Because of these guys. These scalpers go to Ross every day at opening, and they beeline it to the toy section just to buy up all the collectible figures, just to resell them on eBay or Facebook Marketplace.
Oh my gosh, people are that desperate for a few bucks? Crazy!
That's what I thought, but people with no life somehow proved me wrong. I had to drive past a Ross to go to my college, and I would see people outside the store every single day. There was this one time last November, I had some extra time, so I decided to detour to Ross and see if I could find a figure I really wanted called Trypticon. I had been seeing him show up in other Rosses in my area, so I decided to walk to the store when this guy just runs past me. And dear God, the smell. The smell was so bad, it almost made me feel like throwing up. After recovering, I walked to the toy section and see this guy holding true Trypticons, along with a bunch of Barbie dolls and advent calendars in a cart. Where do you get the cart? I don't know. So despite my own belief, I asked him, "Hey man, I've been looking for that figure you got in your hands, and I see you got 2 of them. Is it okay if I take one?" And this man makes the most absurd face, like telling no to a kid. And he responds, "Sorry man, this is for my kids." 1. I know you don't have kids, James. Second off, I know you're offer up because you tried to lowball me on some figures I was selling. Third of all, no one in their right mind would ever want to have kids with you. Anyways, here's the offer up listing. Oh yeah, James, if you're watching this, you're the reason why I'm making this video. No one screws me over, so be happy I have the respect to keep your last name private. Tip number 3, time discounts. Okay, so time discounts may seem a bit random, but they typically have a pattern to them. Obviously, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are the most well-known times to get things cheap. But typically, from my experiences, the first 3 months of the year are the best times to get figures. Normally because the previous year's toys are going on clearance. So normally, I walk down the clearance section a bit more often to see if there's something I want. Normally, around March is when the multi-packs go around 50% off. So I'd say wait on the multi-packs, unless there's something you want with all 4 of them. Trust me, I've been keeping an eye on that Age of the Primes 4-pack.
Okay, update. I ended up getting them, so yeah! Hey, you! Do you want to meet this bozo along with his wacky friends? Well, he'll be attending VidCon 2026. For more information, just click the Discord link down below.